Yeah, just really proud of where we are as we wrap up non-conference. Being 13-1, this is a good spot for us to be in as we get to go home and get some rest. I thought this Temple team was really good. They shot the ball really well in the first half, and we just had to, just keep pushing, and finally we kind of busted through against them. This is a good game for us, being a little short-handed and having people step up and do a really good job to get a great win.
Can you just talk about how confident you guys kind of find your way through these games where you're not necessarily playing well, not making shots early, and then you find your stride?
Yeah, I think you guys should answer that if do you have things?
Yeah. I mean, I think we trust each other and we trust the work that we are putting, and we know those shots. If we take good shots, those are gonna go in. So whenever we are talking to each other, it's kind of like keep shooting. We know it doesn't matter if we miss 3 in a row. We know the next one is gonna go in. So I think the trust that we have in each other is really, really important for us.
Yeah, just talk about how the experience you have carries you through. We know that I know the scouting report immediately. Bust you up with as many traps and try to force the ball out of your hands, turn you over. You've seen it though, and because you've seen it, it just allows you to play very patiently, I think.
Yeah, I think after 6 years, I've learned how to be patient, and when I don't have my shot, I know other people are gonna step up, and that's the really good thing with our team. I feel very confident that even if I don't hit my shot, somebody else will step up. So I think everybody's doing a really good job. We know our roles, so I think that's really important for us.
There were a lot of standout stats on the stat sheet, but I think the biggest one was the 50 to 25 on the boards. They were a pretty active team. They weren't necessarily the biggest team, but they were aggressive and active. What was it that made you be able to dominate the boards so much?
Yeah, I mean, I think, Trey did a really good job with the scout. We knew, yesterday I think Oliver had 11 O boards, and they're pretty good on the board, so that was a point of emphasis, is just we got to box out. We know in ACC play there are a lot of teams that are really good on the glass, and so it was really what we were focused on, and I think we did a good job of keeping them off the glass. And then I saw Lou in there getting O boards, Gabby obviously was a monster on the glass getting O boards, so I'd like to add that to our repertoire as well. Getting extra shots would be great for us.
You guys both had 6 threes again. I think, Lulu, you tied your record again. Having both of you just be such potent weapons from the perimeter, does it just give you a little bit extra space because of that?
You got it? Yeah, I mean, me and Lulu are kind of joking about it because it happens, and we always kind of have similar, stats from the three. But we have put a lot of, working. We work a lot, and I think our teammates are doing a really, really good job finding us. They know where we are, and we know that if they guard me, Lulu's gonna be open, and it's gonna be a great shot. So I think playing off each other is really nice.
Charmin, you got to play virtually all bench minutes in the fourth quarter, but yet you extended the lead. Are you proud of those girls?
Yeah, I mean, I was on them, these are really important minutes for us. I need to be able to give our starters a break, and I thought, Dros was exceptional in how she played. I'm seeing the growth in Z and Gabby, and so we're coming along, and I thought it was really about how we could finish this game out and get some people some rest.
Can you talk a little bit about what the Raising the Bar theme means to you as a coach and as players?
Yeah, it's just, one way of just trying to keep the conversation surrounding social justice happening, and in our sport, representation is a big thing. And every time we do it, and I see the coaches, I'm reminded of how much it actually means, and then we had the panel discussion this year, and to hear the stories of the 3 other coaches, it was really special for me and motivating for me as well. There's a lot that I could say about this tournament, but I just want it to keep growing. We need sponsorship. We need people investing in this. We want it to be something that a lot of people know about and are paying attention to. We want it to be on TV. So we've got work to do. I think this was a great start, and I'm happy because this is the first year that we won it. So it's nice to win your own tournament.
Any other questions? I got one more. Friday we were at Chase Center with UCLA and Creighton and Ohio State, and Corey Close is bragging about her scouting department that's looking at 10 different games, of future opponents. You're not going to see anybody twice,
Right.
and that was a big thing for you guys last year to beat some teams twice. What do you guys? How do you break down the scouting when you're only going to see somebody once, and is that different than if you're going to see them twice?
I mean, it's essentially, 16 non-conference games and how you prepare, because you're only playing them once, right? Like, we only played this team once. So it's the same thing. There's nothing different. You just don't have that, okay, let's run it back, that we get with Stanford, right? We always have it with Stanford. We just won't get that. Like, our chance with Clemson is our chance with Clemson, but you prepare the same way. You watch their previous games, you look at the numbers, you study the analytics, and then go out there and play. So that's not anything different than any other game that you play.
All right, thanks everyone.